Where did all the buyers go? Is Cape Coral real estate market really slowing down, or is there something bigger happening beneath the surface? Adam Thompson here, your go-to real estate expert in Cape Coral. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just stay informed, understanding what's happening in the market right now is crucial. Inventory is climbing fast with all the new construction homes that are hitting the market every month. Buyer demand has cooled, but is this just a temporary pause after snowbird season? Or are we seeing the start of a bigger market shift that could change the game for all buyers and sellers in Cape Coral? In this April market update, we'll break down what rising inventory means for home prices, whether the seller's market is fading, and if now is the time for you to make your move to buy. If you do have questions about your situation, don't hesitate to call, text, or email me anytime. I'd love to help you make the best decision in this changing market. Now let's dive into what's happening in Cape Coral.
All right, guys, let's get into this Cape Coral market update for April of 2025. The market has changed. There is some shifts going on. It is definitely a buyer's market right now. But houses are being sold, and they're being sold and can be sold quickly if they're priced right and have the appeal that people are looking for. The other thing I want you guys to remember is always remember that with the housing market where it is now and the negotiations and the prices, that it is better to buy a house now at the lower price and always refinance in the back end when interest rates come down. Because we've seen it, as interest rates go down, demand goes up, and so does pricing. So just take that into account when you guys are looking at houses and deciding what you guys are wanting to do, is that you're not locked in on the interest rate. When interest rates drop, you can always refinance, but it's really hard to find a house when interest rates are down and prices start rising to find a good deal. So let's get into this. We're going to go over the inventory, median price, which is middle sold price points for residential real estate, days on the market, and closed sales. Now remember, with closed sales, not all the sales get in if they're closed towards the end of the month, so they'll dip into April. So the numbers are a little lower than what they probably really are. So active inventory as of March 2024, we had 2,856. In December of 2024, we had 3,096 houses, and in March of 2025, we have 3,419. Remember that there is a lot of new construction that is playing part into that number. They're pushing out quite a few new houses with builders and individual builders as well. Every month they're just building and building and building. So that's what plays a huge factor on these numbers. Median price, March of 2024, we have 400,000. December of 2024, we have 380,000. And March of 2025, we have 381,000. So not seeing, if you look at the graph, not seeing a big dip or a rise, just a nice steady, numbers where they're going. A lot of these are fluctuations from all the new builds that are coming onto the market every month as well. So days on the market, we got March 2024, we're 50 days. December of 2024, we're at 52 days on the market. And March of 2025, we're at 62. A lot of that has to do with the inventory that's down here. When there's a lot of inventory, they just don't move as fast when there's so much inventory to go through. So closed sales, March of 2024, we're at 535. December of 2024, we are at 357. And as of March, that number's gone up, and we are at 503. So as you can see, we're right in the realm of what it was last year with all the snowbirds coming down. Other key numbers you want to look at right here. Sold price per square foot is $255. List price received is 97.6%. New listings, this number's gone down from last month. We're at 831. And that number, I believe, will keep dropping, especially with the season coming to a slow with the snowbirds getting ready to head back. And as of last month, we are at 6.8 months of inventory. Now, remember, last month we were a whole lot higher than that, so we are seeing movement in the other direction. So let's go to key numbers two. Inflation, we peaked at 9.1% June of 2022, and now we are at 2.8%. Interest rates for November 2023, we are at 8.1%. Now we are at 6.75, with the target hoping to be around 6.7. Unemployment is at 4.1% and staying steady, not really seeing it jump too much either way or decrease. Supply, current inventory is 3419. So the population in Cape Coral estimates now at 234,000 people. In 6 years, they're expecting it to be about 250,000 people, and by 2050, they're expecting 320,000 people. This is one of the fastest growing cities. Is now the time to buy? Absolutely. Many options. Where are the buyers? There's a lot of inventory. When the market gets a little bit, with the interest rates being as high as they are, people are willing to drop their prices to get rid of their houses. But as interest rates lower, that usually shifts the other way. Is now the time to sell? Absolutely, yes. If priced effectively and marketed correctly, houses are leaving the market and are being sold fairly fast throughout this market. It's the ones that are being priced too high and seeing a lot of decreasing in the price to get people to come through. I sit a lot of open houses, and I have sat open houses where nobody's come through at the price point of $650. But the second that the price got dropped down to $630, I started seeing more movement in those houses, more people willing to come take a look at them and see. And these are new construction that I'm sitting. So price is definitely a big playing factor right now on everything. So if there's anything I can do for you guys, I would love to help you guys find a house. If you guys have any questions about the market down here or what you're looking for, shoot me a call, a text message, an email anytime. I would love to discuss what's going on down here and kind of test the waters for you and see what houses are out there for what you guys are looking for and the price points. So today that ends this video. I'll have another one out for you guys next month, and we'll just keep seeing where this market's going, and have a good day.